So it's currently about 11:15 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, January the 24th, 2018. I woke up a couple hours ago, um, around 8 something a.m. I woke up, I was dizzy, I was nauseated. I'm in my bathroom right now. Well, I'm about to go take a shower. I'm still feeling dizzy, I'm still feeling nauseated. I mentioned this so many times when I have the fear of throwing up. So when I'm nauseated, 99.9% of the time, I do not want to get off my bed. If I have to use the bathroom, I'll use it, but I'll quickly walk back to my room and force myself to just lay down. And it's a phobia I always had. I had it ever since I was young. I had it before I even had anxiety, but once I started having anxiety, it made it worse because when you have anxiety, you get nauseated. Some of you might not have nauseated, upset stomach with anxiety. Some of you guys don't have that fear of throwing up like I do. So when I have that fear of throwing up and I get nauseated, it spikes up my anxiety. I can go from like an extreme low anxiety to from a 1 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10 just because I feel nauseated. So what am I doing in the bathroom? Well, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna taking a shower while I feel dizzy, while I feel nauseated, while I feel sick to my stomach. It's not the easiest thing for me, but you know what? Like I mentioned, you have to do things that will make you uncomfortable, just to make you feel comfortable. You don't know what you're comfortable with until you get uncomfortable with it. You don't know what's uncomfortable until you do it. I knew I was always uncomfortable with feeling sick, but what can I do to kind of ease that uncomfortable feeling? Is to make myself feel more uncomfortable, to make myself know that, what, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna feel uncomfortable, but I'm gonna be okay. You might not be able to tell right now in my head. I'm like, ooh, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? I'm here standing talking for almost 3 minutes, and I'm already feeling nauseated. I've been feeling nauseated all day. Especially I can't say all day because it's only 11 something in the morning, but I've been feeling nauseated as soon as I woke up this morning. And last night there was an earthquake, around just a little bit past 10 p.m. There was two earthquakes. I felt it, but I thought it was me just feeling my heart palpitation. Sometimes when you have heart palpitations, how you feel like your heart's racing, your body gets jumpy, and you're on the edge. You feel edgy. That's why I thought I felt last night. I thought my heart was just pounding, but it wasn't my heart. And I asked my parents, my girlfriend, did they felt the earthquake? They say no, there was no earthquake. They just looked at me all crazy. But I'm able to feel the smallest earthquake. For whatever reason, I always been like that. Ever since I experienced my first earthquake in 1989 in October in San Francisco, one of the biggest earthquake I felt. It actually is the biggest earthquake I ever felt. Ever since then, I can always feel earthquakes. I am not gonna lie, I have a fear of earthquake ever since I saw what happens during the big earthquake in San Francisco. The Bay Bridge collapsed. Houses fell. A lot of houses collapsed and all that stuff. So it gives me flashback every time I feel an earthquake. I was with my mom when I felt the first one at the store. I jumped to my mom. So every time I feel one, I instantly go and check on my mom. I don't think about it. I just do it because like I said, I was with my mom at the time. I was around. I was about 9 years old. And I was scared. It was my first one. Anyways, enough of me talking. I'm about to go take a shower. I've been I've been having a lot. I've been itchy lately too, and I've been taking showers daily too, but I've still been getting itchy, especially around my scalp, my hair. Like I mentioned, I've been getting bumps on the side of my head and the back of my head, and it makes it worse. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna take a shower right now, even though I feel uncomfortable. So it's currently about 1:45 p.m. on the Wednesday afternoon, January the 21st, 2018. I'm about to go pick up my daughter from school right now. Earlier the clip that you saw was me in the bathroom about to take a shower. I did manage to take my shower, even though I was feeling dizzy, nauseated, and all that other stuff that I go through daily. Well, especially for the last three plus weeks, I believe. I've been like that. So, I'm accepting how I feel and just do what I need to do, because this I can't run from my sensations. If I'm dizzy, what can I do? I can't just run away from my own body. I have to go with my body, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is I have to feel uncomfortable to be comfortable. Like I mentioned for a couple of times now, you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. If you're always comfortable with everything you do, that's good. But if you're uncomfortable and you do something that's making you uncomfortable, but you do it anyways, you don't really think about what's gonna make you uncomfortable. You're just gonna go and do something. Then if it makes you uncomfortable, that's when you start thinking about it. About those of us with anxiety, we think everything makes us uncomfortable is because we think about it so much. If we're uncomfortable with something, we let ourselves be uncomfortable. We start thinking, oh, we don't want to do it because it's gonna make us uncomfortable. The more we don't want to do something that makes us uncomfortable, it just gets worse and worse. And by the time we want to do it, it's going to be even harder. Like for myself, when I didn't want to leave my house, it took me a while to actually even open my door and get the mail. It could have been easier if I did it sooner. So I learned from my mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. That's how anxiety is. You're gonna make those mistakes. Anyways, I'm about to go pick up my daughter and head back home. It's windy and about to rain right now. I am feeling uncomfortable at the moment. Dizzy, nauseated, but whatever. I gotta pick up my daughter. So I'm here at my daughter's school. I always take my glasses off because I don't know. I get sleepy if I keep my glasses on. I have to take them off as soon as I'm like at the parking somewhere. I don't know. It's like I'm not used to my glasses, even though I've been wearing glasses for years. Anyways, as far as I was saying, yes, I'm here at my daughter's school. I got here like 5 minutes early. The school is not too far from where I live. The reason why I pick up my daughter, or my dad, or my girlfriend picks her up when she's not working. My girlfriend as my daughter's mom when she's not working. It's because, even though my daughter can walk home, is that sometimes around this time of the year, last year, or maybe even early spring, somebody actually asked my daughter if she needed a ride. Someone she didn't know, like it was an adult. When she got near, not too far from home, and then my daughter said, "No, I don't need a ride." And then when my daughter told me that when she got home, and then that threw me into a panic. And my daughter knew I have a hard time leaving the house. Like I mentioned, she was with me when I had my first panic attack, so she knows how hard it is for me to leave the house. But she also knows that I do not want anything to happen to her, especially if I'm at home and I'm gonna pick up. If I have to feel dizzy, if I feel strange, if I'm gonna door up picking up, I'm gonna pick it up better. I'd rather risk that than someone to take my daughter away from me, so that's when I start picking up my daughter. My dad knows what happened. He said, if you can't go, let me know, I'll go pick her up for you. But he knows that I'm uncomfortable leaving the house, but he also knows that I want to get over this. He does, and he even says, if you want, you can drive. I'll sit in the car with you. I was like, no, I want to do this on my own. I never had someone go to work with me unless, sitting in the car with me, unless I'm driving someone to work or someone's taking me to work. So I told him, you know what, I want to live like how I used to live, like, where I can go do stuff without even have to think about it. I want to delete the anxiety off my mind. When I say delete anxiety off my mind, I mean the bad part of anxiety. The part of, you have to get healthy anxiety. Without anxiety, you're not going to survive. Healthy anxiety meaning, if someone's going to do something, if a car's about to come and hit you, you're in the car and the car almost hit you, you almost hit somebody, you're going to react to it a certain way. If you don't have that, you're going to randomly just drive and don't care who you hit. You don't care what happens to you. Things like that. Anyways, I'm just gonna wait for my daughter. She should be here shortly and head back home. I'm a little sleepy right now, but I think I see my daughter.